Hey everyone, this is ZAIRE SABB with Mystic Momma LLC. And y'all, oh my goodness, Twitter is ablaze with drama. Did y'all hear about what Chrissy Teigan and Carson Daly did on New Year's Eve with the ball drop? The entire world seems to be in an uproar because of legitimately less than a minute of a conversation. Check it out.
Now, people who are outraged at this one, what exactly are you doing here? Take a look at this photo here. I don't understand.
Oh, yeah, that's a classic vaginal steaming. Yeah,
sorry,
I like to steam my vag.
I'd rather
I
you
don't
not
like
say that.
to do it, but listen, if GP tells me to do it, I'm kind of into it.
What does that mean?
You steam your
Okay,
vagina.
don't say it here. It doesn't matter.
Okay, listen, there's a lot to explain with it, but I did it. Whatever.
You should be in prison.
Honestly, for more reasons than that.
Can you believe this? The entire Twitter right now is in a uproar because of that little conversation, that little itty bitty piece of information. Vaginal steaming. The entire, well, I'm gonna say conservative because that's what they really are. The entire conservative media, conservative world seems to be in an uproar because she mentioned the word vaginal steaming during the ball drop. Well, and the thing is, NBC didn't even air the ball drop. But people are all in an uproar because she used the word vaginal steaming. For all of those people out there who seem to be enraged because she was asked how she, what is she doing? And she said she does vaginal steaming. Let me explain something to you guys. They had a picture ready, okay, to show her sitting on a pot getting a mask done. So therefore, NBC knew she was going to say it. Therefore, it was scripted. They knew this was going to happen. This was not an accident. And then two, it's New Year's Eve. It's the last couple of hours of 2018, the beginning couple of hours of 2019. Every network is looking for that thing, that topic. And because she said that, you know how many more ratings NBC got? Do you know how many people are talking about what she did? Come on, people. It's the same thing that 45 does every single day. He says something of shock value that causes us to be talking about it for another 24 hours. But one thing I will say, thank you, Chrissy. Not only do you have people talking about NBC, New Year's Eve, but you have people talking about vaginal steaming. And that's a beautiful thing. Some of the comments that were reported from Twitter were comments like, oh, in this new Trump era, we can just say anything we want to say. And then another man was talking about how he now had to explain to his 9-year-old daughter that only dirty women vaginal steam. Really? Dirty women? They're the only ones that need to steam clean? No, sweetheart. That is so far from the truth. What you should be teaching your daughter and what you should be telling your children and why you should be thanking Chrissy Teigan is because now there is a way, an alternative way for a woman to be healthy. Why is it that anytime a woman wants to be healthy, anything involving her womb has to be a problem? Do y'all not realize that y'all come from a woman, y'all come out of a woman? And if the womb is unhealthy, don't you realize that you're unhealthy? Okay? And not only that, let's take it a step further. Pathologies that plague women. Do y'all realize that whenever there's a problem with a woman's womb, the first thing Western medicine wants to do is either cut it out or drug it up. And if you know anything about anything, not everything needs to be cut out. And when you cut stuff out, it causes more problems. When you drug something up, it causes more problems. It's not always an end-all, be-all solution, okay? So thank you, Chrissy Teigan, for letting vaginal steam now be a topic of conversation, because there are people like myself who are out here promoting an alternative way for women to heal themselves. And what's funny is that people think this is a brand new thing. It is not a brand new thing. Yes, I give big ups to Gwyneth Paltrow because she made it popular. She made it a recognizable practice. But she's not the first to do it. She didn't even create it. It is something that's been done indigenously around the world since the beginning of the world. Okay? People in every culture have done this. If you watch foreign movies, you've probably seen it. One of the best examples of seeing it is in the movie Kama Sutra. In the movie Kama Sutra, there is a moment where the concubine is getting ready to see the King Raj for the first time. And before he goes to see her, after she is bathed, she stands over a pit of smoke. What do you think she's doing, honey? That pit of smoke is to invigorate her womb, to bring circulation to her womb, to make her womb be moist and be ready to accept the king. This is something that's been done forever. Traditionally, it is done for postpartum care so that it can help the uterus get back to its normal state, and it can help bring down any leftover birth matter, whether it be lochia, retained placenta, any blood clots, scar tissue, anything like that. So it's not new. And for those people who, you know, let me just get on my soapbox for a second. What I don't understand and what I don't agree with is the same people who are okay with certain political leaders just shooting off at the mouth, saying the most audacious things on a daily basis. And it doesn't matter if it's 5 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 11 o'clock at night. It doesn't matter. We have leaders that do the most audacious things, and no one seems to have a problem with it. But the second a woman talks about what can potentially help her body, which proliferates into helping you, which proliferates into helping the community, into helping, you know, and can possibly even help the world, that's a problem. You know, it's like y'all put on the Puritan hat when you want and then you take it off when you want. No, that is not what we're doing. We're leaving all of that back in 2018. So in 2019, thank you, Chrissy. Thank you, Gwyneth. I need more young ladies to talk about it. Gabrielle Union, call me. We can talk about what's going on with you because vaginal steaming can help you too. Kim Kardashian, call me. What's going on with you? Vaginal steaming can help you too. Don't be ashamed to say it. And don't be afraid of your womb, ladies, because it's your womb. And you cannot continue allowing people to regulate what you do with your womb. It is not normal for us to go through the things that we go through. It is not normal to have clots the size of golf balls. It is not normal to have tilted uteruses. It is not normal to have menstruation cycles that last 2, 3, 4 weeks. That's not normal. None of that's normal. All of that can be reversed. All of that has a root, okay? And we can get to the root. So, you know, subscribe, call, hit me up, mysticmommaherbals.com, and let's have a dialogue. Let's have a conversation about what we can do to get your womb tight and right in 2019. Because no one should have to live and suffer every month unnecessarily. And not even unnecessarily, just shouldn't have to suffer, period. All right, y'all. I'm off my soapbox. Again, thank you, Chrissy Teigan, for saying the word vaginal steaming. And ladies, I remind you, you do not have to suffer this. There are things that can be done to help resolve certain issues in your womb. And it's up to you to take the lead in that, okay? To be strong enough to stand up and be your own advocate for your own health. So that's my soapbox for today. Bye.